Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 gaming routers in the market for this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these gaming routers, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the Linksys AC3200. The Linksys AC3200 is the first router purpose-built to prioritise gaming, and it really does a great job since it performs premium and comes at a reasonable price. Design-wise, this unit comes polished in an all-black construction which looks elegant and stylish at the same time. It has 4 detachable antennae which are short, while the router itself is small enough at 9.7 by 7.6 by 2 inches and weighs around 1.76 pounds, so it snugly fits on any shelf. Additionally, it has the standard 4 gigabit LAN ports and 1 gigabit WAN port, but offers a USB 3.0 port and a combo eSATA USB 2.0 port for network storage or a printer. Also, the AC3200 WRT32X has blue LED lights galore on the front, including power, internet, 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, eSATA, USB 2, USB 3, LAN 1 to 4 and WPS, so as you can see, you'll be well supplied indeed. For your information, if they distract you, you can actually shut them off in the router GUI, which is nice. In terms of setup, you won't need to worry about anything, since the Linksys kept the same menu and setup simple. What you need to do is just plug in your router, enter its IP address in a browser, accept the terms, update the firmware, create your SSIDs, which means Wi-Fi names and passwords, create your router password, enter your email and register the router, and then it's game on. In addition, the AC3200 WRT32X is one of the few routers to support Tri-Stream 160, which allows 3 spatial streams on 160 MHz wide channels on the 5 GHz band. It's dynamic frequency selection certified by FCC, which means it can use more channels to find a better signal, but only if your device is DFS certified too. Most phones and tablets, however, or other smart devices, can't take advantage of this right now. Moreover, the AC3200 WRT32X offers a theoretical speed of up to 2600 megabits per second on the 5 GHz band. However, most devices will max out at 1300 megabits per second since they can only use 80 MHz wide channels. To conclude, if you're looking for a budget-oriented gaming router that looks and performs premium, then this could be your ideal choice. At number 4, it's the Asus RT-AX88U. If you have a home or office with lots of devices connected to Wi-Fi, then the RT-AX88U could make a big difference. According to Asus, the RT-AX88U provides up to 80% greater coverage than previous generation routers. From a design perspective, this model comes in a combined stylish gold and black colour, which is also versatile and portable enough to fit in various corners of your room. On the front you'll find 2 buttons, one for turning the LEDs on and off, and the other for controlling the Wi-Fi broadcasting. There's also a door that hides another USB 3.0 port. You'll also find 4 external antennae which enable MU-MIMO wireless transfers. When it comes to ports, the RT-AX88U offers plenty of options. On the back you'll find 1 gigabit per second Ethernet ports, a USB 3.0, the WAN port, the WPS button, the reset jack, the power jack and the power button. But now let's talk about performance. The Asus RT-AX88U is powered by a 64-bit Broadcom BCM 43684 quad-core system on a chip running at 1.8 GHz, 1 GB of DDR3 RAM and 256 MB of storage space for the firmware. Moving on, the Broadcom brings support for the latest Wi-Fi 6, which aims to improve the speed of your wireless connection, the number of users it can serve simultaneously, and the power consumption of network clients. Moreover, this device houses 8 gigabit LAN ports for wired devices and 2 USB ports for connecting hard drives and printers and sharing them with the rest of the network. Furthermore, this router is compatible with ASUS AMesh Wi-Fi system. It's powerful, flexible, and gives you the possibility to use a mix of ASUS router models. It can give you a seamless roaming capability. Such a great feature. In addition, the RT-AX88U utilizes the ASUS WRT interface. It has a robust feature set and allows granular control over every setting, including support for VPN client and server, parental controls, port forwarding, personal cloud networking, and guest networking. To conclude, if you want to avoid a headache about the lack of internet, I highly recommend the ASUS RT-AX88U, and if you decide to purchase it, you won't regret it. At number 3, it's the ASUS ROG Rapture GT AC5300. If you're a gamer that prefers using high-end routers, and if online games are what you care deeply about, the ASUS ROG Rapture GT AC5300 could be your ideal option. There's plenty to talk about, but we'll focus on the most important parts. When it comes to design, this router comes in a black enclosure with copper trim, which sports the familiar black and red ASUS Republic of Gamers logo and boasts a whopping 8 removable antenna stalks. On the front there are 6 LED indicators which illuminate statuses for power, 2.4 GHz activity, 5 GHz activity, WAN and LAN activity, and WPS activity. On the left side you'll find the buttons for enabling or disabling Wi-Fi, turning the LEDs on and off, and initiating WPS. Around the back are a staggering 8 gigabit LAN ports, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a WAN port, and a power and reset buttons. Regarding performance, this gaming router is powered by a 1.8 GHz quad-core CPU, 1 GB of RAM memory, and 256 MB of flash memory. It utilizes 1024 quadrature amplitude modulation technology in order to achieve maximum speeds of up to 1000 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band, and up to 2167 megabits per second on each of the 5 GHz bands. Moving on, this device supports the MU-MIMO, which helps to improve performance by sending data in a focus signal more directly at connected clients. One of the great extra features is built-in malware protection. It provides real-time assessment of data passing through the router to protect against nasties, and it'll also automatically isolate any devices on your network that have been infected. Furthermore, another important feature is WT Fast. It's an established worldwide game network service which aims to optimize your connection to game servers in order to play games without interruptions. What I like the most about this router is the Game Boost feature, which gives gaming an enhanced level of acceleration to get the best possible performance. Generally, if you combine all these great features into one piece, you'll realize that this router is a must-have. To conclude, the ASUS ROG Rapture GT AC5300 is undoubtedly a top-notch router that offers everything a typical gamer could wish for. And at number 2, it's the TP-Link Ultra C5400X. If the performance for gaming is what you crave, the TP-Link Ultra C5400X is the one you're looking for. It's a remarkable router which looks and performs premium at a reasonable price. Aesthetically speaking, this model comes in a stylish combination of red and black colours and looks very beautiful. Its great dimensions allow you to put it wherever you want. On one of the sides it has 9 gigabit network ports, 1 WAN and 8 LANs, and a power button. The extra LAN ports mean that you can connect more wired devices to your network. On the opposite side of the network ports you'll find 3 little buttons that control the LED on the top, Wi-Fi function and the WPS features. While on the other side you'll find 2 USB ports to host storage devices or USB printers. On top it sports 8 oversized red and black external antennae that are removable but not adjustable. You just have to push them right into the port and they stay snugly attached. But now let's talk about performance. The C5400X is a 4x4 router powered by a 1.8 GHz quad-core processor, 3 co-processors and 1 GB of RAM. It has 3 radio bands and uses 1024 quadrature amplitude modulation technology in order to reach maximum data rates of up to 1000 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band and 2167 megabits per second on each of the 5 GHz bands. Moving on, next to the router you can hit 46.8 megabits per second down on 2.4 GHz and a speedy 173 megabits per second on the 5 GHz band. This is all on a connection capable of topping out at 200 megabits per second. While on the same floor with a wall in between, this router manages 33.4 megabits per second on 2.4 GHz, grinding out an excellent 191 megabits per second on 5 GHz. In addition, it manages airtime fairness, which is TP-Link's take on multi-device QoS, and there's a host of VPN management tricks on board, including built-in OpenVPN support and the ability to spread a 5-connection pipe to your favorite VPN provider. Moreover, this router is definitely a must-have due to its high-quality build and its fluid performance, which may elevate your gaming experience to a whole new level. So if you're looking for something that'll suit your network-abusing predilections, this is a great choice. And at number 1, it's the Netgear Nighthawk XR500. The Netgear Nighthawk XR500 Pro Gaming Wi-Fi router is built for gamers who want to customize their experience and gain complete control of their home network. The XR500 definitely leaves other gaming routers in the digital dust. Aesthetically speaking, this particular model sports a look that'll certainly attract many customers, while its front is aggressively contoured and it has oversized grills. Its LEDs up front form a V-shape. In addition to power and internet, there's individual lights for its 4 Ethernet ports, 2.4 and 5 GHz bands, as well as the 2 USB ports and the guest network. At the back you'll find a WAN and 4 LAN ports, all of which can move data at up to a gigabit per second, while on the side there are 2 USB ports. Additionally, onto the router's back and side you'll find 4 powered antennae which aim to grab the strongest signal, but they need to be in the correct location or performance will suffer. Let's talk about performance. The Netgear Nighthawk XR500 is powered by a dual-core 1.7 GHz processor and 512 MB of RAM. Its fast 7.2 gigabit per second Wi-Fi speeds and the Gigabit Ethernet ports will make your online gaming more enjoyable and without any frustration. Moving on, this router supports dynamic frequency selection on the 5 GHz band, which allows for a broader selection of channels, less interference and more bandwidth. Another important feature to mention is called the Geo Filter, which is mainly intended to make sure when you connect to a game server that's near you, it blocks connections from outside. For your information, this router is as game-focused as it can get, and it essentially grabs a set chunk of bandwidth for whichever gaming device you designate, and thereby maintains your ping if, say, you're taking part in a crucial online match. Moreover, this is a high-end router which does not come at the most affordable price, but if you consider its performance and features, it really correlates to what you pay, and probably offers even more. To conclude, if you're looking on how to elevate your gaming experience to a whole new level without any internet or ping issues, then we highly recommend you consider the Nighthawk XR500 because it looks and performs premium.